everybody, it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. We're in the city that some call the center of the hockey universe. We're in Toronto, and the Maple Leafs are ready to roll. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Leafs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Shot! And he says no! The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. There's another stop!
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Gautier's picking up steam. Pass back to the point. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Nyes. Moves it quickly over to McTavish. Puts it on net. Denies it in front. Gets the puck behind his net. Quick feed to Domi. Across the line from center. Moves it to Gauthier. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
Cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Here's a shot. Big time stop.
Wall's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Driving right to the front. That's blocked. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. The Leafs slide it through center. Robertson's got the puck. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Puck picked up by Zellweger. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Wall's going to hang on for a whistle.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed behind his own net. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Granlund. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Anaheim's gained the line and into the zone. Michelli's moving it ahead. Quick pass to Yarncroke. Shot! Tremendous stuff by Dostal! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Granlund's won a big draw in their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toronto's won the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here's a short pass to Cowan. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Anaheim's got it across the line.
the shooter, there's no room to put it by him.
Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
The Ducks were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get off a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Anaheim's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends the pass over, and it goes right off his bucket.
Unfortunate for him that these masks are made so well nowadays because he just got his bell rung.
Great read by Palin. Angles it over to Gudas. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
Anaheim's offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. The Leafs take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Fires it! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Gives them nothing in front. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Handles a pass from the right wing. Takes a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Into the offensive zone. Slides it across. Shuts him down. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The Ducks now lead by 2. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And a great save.
Pascal's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Scooped up along the wall by Hellison. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he takes the pass. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And now he passes up to Lawton. Drives it to the crease. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Slides it back to the blue line. The Leafs have it behind the net. Here he is in front. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And that goes off a body. The Leafs gain the zone. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Anaheim's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. The Leafs have it against by Johnston. They've got numbers here. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Roy. Matthews has the puck against the half wall. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Lets it go from the back end. And that goes off a player. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dostal. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Leafs have it now. Moves it to Myers. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Now over to Myers. Slides the puck ahead to McCabe. Oh, what a move! Scores! And they're loving it in the sixth time!
Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. I mean, he just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
The Leafs got off to a wonky start, but they seem to have found their footing here, Cheryl.
Well, they certainly have. Now, they got behind the 8-ball early here, James, but they were able to push their way back into this game now within one.
Long lead pass into the neutral zone. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Puck grab by Myers. And that's deflected. Anaheim's got possession here in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Seneca. Wrist shot from the slot. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Picks up the puck. Hammers it on net. Turns him away.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Toronto's trailing by 1. Anaheim's got it, and they're on the attack. Glove save, and the puck moves on. Slides the pass over to Cowan. And here's the pass to Nylander. Anaheim's got the puck. Killorn's got it across the line. Quick pass across to Lacombe. And that's intercepted by Michelli. Fires it into the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Trouba. Toronto's got possession at center. Slides the puck to Michelli. And they cough it up at center. Fires it on net. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The setters will glide into the dot. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Redirected in front. Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Sends it over. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it diagonally to Michelli. Feeds the puck to Yarncroke. Here's a shot. Big save.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
More than half the period left to play. Anaheim's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Matthews wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Big time stop there. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Looks to pass it to Zellweger. Quick feed to Paling. The Ducks play it along the wing. Cutting to the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Taken along the wall by Paling. Puts it on net. Turns that one away. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Toronto's got it along the wall. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Shot along the wall. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it to Gauthier. Avoids the poke check. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Toronto's looking to break out. Pinned up along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the boards by McTavish. Big play inside the defensive zone. Robertson's got the puck now in his own end. Quick shot! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Quick pass to Killorn. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Here's a short pass to Järnkrok. He got all of that one. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. An easy save by Ward.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect.
He saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Leafs have it from their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Ducks will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Fires one. And a great save. Works it across to Riley. Denies him again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to... The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Toronto's got to be feeling good after getting that one, Cheryl.
But they're certainly feeling good about themselves now, James. The body language has changed. They're on their toes. The confidence is lifted. Some much-needed offense to get them within one.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Just a simple save by Dostal. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Tries to get the puck over to Seneca. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Passes it over. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
And as quick as a hiccup
what's going on right now. Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
The Leafs got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Good stand-up hit. Nice zone entry from the left. Moves it quickly over to Kreider. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Nice job tying up his opponent. Through center along the wing. Great headset play in the neutral zone by Kreider. Here's a chance! And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Quick feed to Benoit. The Ducks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Shot! And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Grabbed along the boards by McTavish. Takes a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Robertson. The Leafs take it along the wall. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a shot, and that was stopped. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dished on over to Gudas. Picked up along the wall by Strome. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Long jam in front, that's broken up. The Ducks play the puck from the back of the net. What a steal in his own end. Scrum along the wall. Puck knocked loose in neutral zone. The Ducks have it now. Here they come on the attack. The Leafs look to start the transition game. They gain the zone from the left side. Shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Taken along the wall by Granlund. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle? The Ducks play it along the boards. Moves the puck down low. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. They go on the attack through center. Oh, wow. Point blank stop by Dostal. Moves it to Colangelo. Moves the puck to Granlund. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive end now. Quick pass to Colangelo. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Wall's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Slides the puck over. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, my! Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
A
I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And, I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
Toronto's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
Well, it's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead. So they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Johnny's on the attack in the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Ducks are playing from the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Anaheim's going to play it from the corner. And he makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Past the midway mark in this period, the Leafs are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Off the draw, they take possession. Slides it across to Domi. Puts it on net. Turns it away on the slap shot. Takes the feed. Sends it in deep. Picked up along the boards by Kreider. Moves the puck behind the net. The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! Stones him with the blocker. Seneca's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And a great read to turn that play aside. And he gets a 1-2 wall. Here in the late goings of the period, the Leafs have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Ross won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he sends it across to Riley. Levels him with the hit. Here's a chance in front. And that doesn't connect. Minchikov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Blocked in traffic. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Long pass across the ice. Fires it. No room for that one to get through. Scooped up along the wall by McMahon. Angles it over to Harkins. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's denied by Wall. Passes out front. Takes the blast. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. McTavish has won the draw there on the attack. Takes the feed from off the boards. Hammers a shot. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Quick pass across to Nylander. Takes a shot. Just wide. From behind the net. Picked off by Zellweger.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes a safe play is the best one.
Feeds the puck across to Cowan. Gets the puck in deep. The Ducks gain possession. Grabbed along the board by Gudas. Here they come. Shot! And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Leafs are on the attack. He got all of that hit on the play. Quick pass to Killorn. Tries to get it over to Paling. Puck scooped up by Lacombe. Toss it up on the play. Rocks him. A chance. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. Lund's won the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Michelli. There's another for the hit parade. Seneca's got it along the wing. Well save made by Wohl.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Toronto's in now. Fires it on net. Big time stop. Loose puck battle along the boards. Here's a short pass to Minchikov. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Puck bounces into the bench and will get a face-off. The Ducks would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Nyes. Handles the puck at the point. The Ducks take over on possession. Dumps it in. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Moves the pass in front. Picked off in front. Puck sent over to Hellison. Good stand-up hit on the play. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Passed up ahead. Anaheim's across the blue line. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Wohl's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the late going of the frame, Toronto's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Haling's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Works it across to McMahon. Robertson's got the puck along the wing. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Lacombe. And now he angles it across to Harkins. Sends it out in front. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. There's a shot, and that one's turned away. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Anaheim's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Standing tall with the save. Gustavo's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And a stick break setup. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Wilderness Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Wilderness Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
two underway. They got a tough act to follow after a very entertaining first 20 minutes. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Anaheim's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. McTavish has won the draw. Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. Hard hit frees up the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Nyes. Quick shot! Brings the ball off the post.
Toronto's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've run them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a one-goal game here. 4-3 is where we sit. The Ducks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Dostal. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Toronto's won the faceoff. From the point, answers it with an even better save. The Ducks have it now. Quick feed to Granlund. And now it's over to Seneca. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Nyes plays it now. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Stahl's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Toronto's won the draw. Tees it off! Oh, what a save in front!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Tosses it on to Tavares. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Anaheim's got the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the puck at the point. Lets it fly! Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save! We're still in the early stages of this period. This one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And it's kicked away. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck over to McMahon. The Ducks gain control of it. Dives in front of the shot to block it. Toronto's moving it up the ice. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Sticks into all of that. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by McMahon. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he denied that opportunity. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gauthier. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Barkov's got it against the boards. Tries to feed it over to Yarncrow. Handles the pass. Rocked on the play. Angles it over to Riley. Denies the slapper. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Toronto's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Anaheim's taking possession in their own end. Moves it to Seneca. Gains the zone from the right side. Feeds it over. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. That's intercepted. The Ducks play it along the boards. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wall. On a good textbook hit there. Quick pass to Granlund. Oh, great play to use the Wall handling the pass. And he takes the dish. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And he had the answer on that one. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. That's gloved by Dostal. And he takes the feed. Nice poke check. Passes the puck over to Rob. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. To the front! Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Leafs lead it 4-3. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Slides it on over to Nyes. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Dostal! Moves it quickly over to Zellweger. Oh, and he misfires on that. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Kreider's got it in the defensive zone. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Dishes it off. Wall's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Toronto's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Robertson. And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Dostal's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
And he passes it up ahead to Gauthier. Handles the puck. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. Shuts him down. Takes that pass back to the point. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Toronto's got a one-goal lead here. They're up 4-3. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides it across to Palin. Passes it to Colangelo. Sends it over to Hellison. Quick pass across to Harkins. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Toronto's playing it through center. Goes right to the crease. Denies him in close.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And he takes the feed. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. The Ducks have it now. And that shot dies in traffic. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Anaheim's got it, and they're on the attack. Tries to get the puck to Gudas. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Saucers it tape to tape. Looking to set up offensively. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabs the puck at center. And now it's grabbed by Johnston. No quarters given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. He tips it, and he gets his glove out to stop the pinball shot. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Anaheim's got it in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Takes a slap shot from the point. And that goes off course off the body. Makes the save. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Tavares looks around. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Tavares is looking for a way to get back to the bench. You can see that he's laboring there, James, but he looks to find a way to stay on the ice, finish his shift. You know, when you're hurt, though, you're not at 100%. You have to find a way to get to the bench, get someone who's fresh on the ice.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. Slides it across. Pass across to McMahon. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Let's move to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. What a steal in his own end.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Robertson's picking up steam. Here's a shot. Easily turned aside by Dostal. Killorn's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Seneca. Denies him. He got all of it. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot. And he keeps that one out.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Toronto's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. And that's blocked from someone in front. Over the net.
Oh, that's a huge miss. I'm not sure whether the puck got on edge there, James, but it got airlifted way over the net.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Puts it on net. Denied with the blocker. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Killorn's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game. You know what the key to the power play is, James? Shoot the puck, and that's exactly what they did last power play, and they were successful on it right from the point. You have to have net front presence, though. You got to make sure you can get players in front of the net, not just for the screen, but to collect the rebound.
Shot denied by the goaltender.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Off the glove, and the puck skips away. Solid check to slow him down. Slides it diagonally to Edmund Larson. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Slides it up front. Looks to get the puck over to Michelli. Anaheim's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Big save by the goaltender, washing that one.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Works it across to Matthews. Fires it. Denies the clopper. Great use of the stick of the defensive end by Trouba. And they get that puck down the ice. And he'll come out of his crease to play the puck. Feeds it over to Yarncroke. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Quick pass to Kreider. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Yarncroke's got it in the offensive zone. Turns it aside.
Nice has found the back of the net 3 times tonight for the hat-trick here, James, and you can't overstate how important of a game this is for him. I mean, it is a tough league, and it is difficult to score against these goaltenders. He's having himself a night.
Another face-off looming here on this power play.
Killorn standing up, ready to go.
Hammers a shot. Comes up with the stop. The Leafs come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
That's a great job on the power play. Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender. As you know, the goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
Passes it over. And that's blocked away. And that one's turned aside. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Here's the pass. Forces the turnover. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And he shuts the door on that. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Oh, it's been fantastic tonight, really putting his team on his back here, James. Just look at this last sequence. I mean, desperation save after desperation save. Really keeping his team in it and the puck out of the net. They've got to find a way to convert, retrieve the puck, and get out of their own zone.
The Leafs continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Here's a short pass to Dudas. Sends the pass over. Gaining steam here on the attack. Takes a shot. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Leafs have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. McTavish has got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. And the puck skips away after that move.
Gauthier is such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
And a good save on the play as action continues. Anaheim's got the puck. And that's off a stick. Puck picked up by Gauthier. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked. Snap! to feed it over to Benoit. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Oh, what a save by Wall!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier. Wall's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Ekman Larsson's got it in the defensive end. Intercepted at center by Kreider. Comes up with the steal.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
On the attack along the boards. Picked off by Ekman Larsson. And now he moves it to Järnkrok. Fires it on net. Misses the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Quick feed to Gudas. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Oh, big hit on the play, and look at this. He's on his own bench.
He's not going to let this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get bashed for a bit because he's in the laps of his teammates.
I think he's okay, just a slightly bruised ego.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Toronto's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Anaheim's got it behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Anaheim's on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Pass to Poehling. Taken by Colangelo. Poehling's got the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Looks to make a play over to Waugh. Here's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick shot! Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. He looks deep to Poehling. Takes a shot. Nice stop by Woll. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Waugh. Here's a chance. Oh, and he stops that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Leafs continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Takes possession off the draw. And he makes a save there. Quick pass to McTavish. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And the defenders come up with the puck. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Shot! Turns him away. Taken along the wall by Strome. Moves it on over to McMahon. And he takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Gauthier. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by McMahon. Here's a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Angles it over to Gauthier. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot, and that cans off a body in traffic. His reflexes on display tonight. And the puck's booted away. And that's kicked out from the scrum. And some good footwork to kick it away. Moves it quickly over to Brandon. Big time stop.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Granlund's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's clinging to this 4-3 lead. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides the puck across to Seneca. And now he angles it across to Killorn. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Directs it on over to Tavares. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick feed to Myers. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Stahl's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
Scooped up along the wall by Cowan. Oh, that's a huge stop by Dostal.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And a little body contact on that play. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Loses the coverage there. Dumps the puck in. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Drills them. Puck grab by McMahon. And a great save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Pushes it across to Ekman-Larsson. Tries to get it to McMahon. Moves it to Kreider. And he loses control of the puck. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Intercepted. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Kreider. Takes it from the right side. The Ducks take it along the wall. Here's the chance to set up now. The Leafs have it behind the net. Quick pass to Ekman-Larsson. Poked away at center ice. Drives it to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Anaheim's moving the puck through center ice. And nearing the final minute of the second. And now he tries to get it across to Nyes. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Kreider. Denies him with a save. Quick pass across to Tavares. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it across. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Toronto's Ducks been dominating the pace of play all night, and Cheryl, they've now extended this lead to 2.
It's been a dominant performance, James, right from the puck drop, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. They'll want to make sure that they reset. You know their coaching staff is going to be telling them, listen, right from the third period on, we've got to find a way to finish, execute, and continue what we started.
Lays into the body on the play. Slides it diagonally to Colangelo. Fires it. Turned aside with the glove by Wall. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Toronto's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. And that was read perfectly. What a play by McTavish. Made the stop on the play.
Wall's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Feeds it on over to Tavares. And one last save. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
The good old days of hockey are back. Vintage jerseys are now available at kiosks throughout the arena and at our main store. Pick yours up before their history again.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Toronto's ahead in this high-scoring affair, but it is action-packed. One team scores, and the other team says, yeah, no, it's my turn now. I mean, the counterattack has been unbelievable.
Takes a shot. Great save. What a great play. Passes over to Matthews. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. The Leafs take it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Riley. Feeds it over. Can't maintain possession. Oh, what a big-time stop by Dostal. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Leafs holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Tavares wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. The Ducks cross the line and gain the zone. Into the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Anaheim's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up 1. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Puck scooped up by Tavares. Shot! And not much on that one.
Stahl's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Toronto's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts them down. Works it across to Gudas. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Feeds the puck over to Nylander. Driving right to the front. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Pushes it across to Michelli.
Myers is driving offense tonight. I mean, he certainly does most of the time, but tonight is an exception. A multi-point night, creating every time the puck's on his stick, he's a threat.
Moves the puck. Here's a blast! Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper! Tries to feed it over to Lecole. Made the stop on the play. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 9 goals and counting so far. It's 5-4. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Here's a chance. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off.
Cranlund's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. The Leafs played along the boards. Dostal's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
The Leafs lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that's a smart heads-up play by Johnston. Sends a pass over. Inside the offensive end now. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends it down low. Here's a centering pass. The shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs are holding on to a 1-goal lead. It's 5-4. The Ducks win the faceoff. Puts it on goal. Ekman Larsson's taken the puck behind his net. Bjornkrok swooping in on the attack. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Gauthier. And now it's over to McTavish. To the low slot. That's a paddling.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Takes a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Moves it over to Minchikov. Here's a stretch pass to Yarncroke. Into the middle of the neutral zone. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Stops that one. Riley's lugging the puck. Gain momentum up along the side. They've got numbers here, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net, and it misses. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Toronto's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he makes another save!
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Leafs gain possession. Moves the puck across to Myers. The Ducks take possession in the neutral zone. Toronto's got control of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Trouba. The Ducks take it across the blue line. Bumped off the puck. Just slide to the net. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by McCabe. Joey's gaining momentum. And some textbook body contact there. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Picked up along the boards by Nyes. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. The Ducks take it across the line. Cut into the front of the net. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Toronto's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes it across the blue line. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Dostal. Dostal's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Toronto's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. Tavares wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And then banks off a stick. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Angles it over to Trouba. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Huge hit in the corner. Slides the puck over. The Ducks work it through center. With some open space at center. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Here's a shot, and that one's stopped. Quick pass across to Zellweger. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's picked off. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Yarncroke. Moves the puck along the half wall. Toronto's got the puck. Quick shot! The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Leafs can't get frustrated here at their play. Yes, they've hit multiple posts, but they are in the lead, and they're continuing to get a number of shot opportunities and offensive chances to to stick with, and eventually another one will go in.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And that was picked off. Read it perfectly. Dumps it in. The Leafs have it now. He says, let's get physical on that play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Michelli's got it across the line. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
With the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Granlund. Can't keep a hold of it. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Myers carries the puck in his own zone. They've got some momentum here. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Stahl's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've got a 5-4 game. McTavish has won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Grabbed along the board by Gauthier. Domi's got the puck now in his own end. Moves it quickly over to McTavish. The Ducks play it along the wing. Flashes it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Slides it diagonally to Matthews. Great heads-up play by the defender. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? The Leafs have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. McTavish has won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Passes ahead from the right side. Here's the pass. Too much congestion in front. Battling for it along the boards. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dostal.
Stahl's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
The centermen glide into position. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. They go on the attack from the left side. Shot! And he's got that one. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Slides it across to McCabe. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Cowan. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Oh, that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's a one-goal hockey game in what has been a fantastic display of offense. It's 5-4. Ross won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Denies him with the save. Takes the pass. From the left side, they gain the zone. Rocked him in the open ice. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. I love his touches on this play and how he is around it all the time here. Right from the start of his shift, he initiates contact. He separates a player from puck here, James, and that's how they get possession. But then he gets another touch because he advances with the puck and he gets rewarded with the goal.
The The Ducks have the equalizer they were searching for. Now we've got a new game.
This is why the fans pay the money to see games like this. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's back and forth hockey, and it's going to wind down right to the final buzzer.
Dishes it to Stetcher. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Here's a shot. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Riley. Nice dish from the left wing.
Matthews is the spark this team needed right from puck drop. He's got 3 points in the game, and every time it touches his stick, something happens.
Picked up along the wall by Trouba. Works it across to Lacombe. The Ducks take it along the wing.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Tries to feed it over to Johnston. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Yarncroft's got it in the offensive end. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck across to Strome. And there's the save on the play.
Wall's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Puck dumped in. The Ducks have it behind the net. Great pass off the boards. Here they come on the rush. Stops it with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Lawton. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Moves inside! And that's a smart heads-up play by Gauthier. Puck scooped up by Lawton. Off a stick. Quick feed to Yarncroft. Good check, frees the puck up. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. And great hustle to come up with the puck. A howitzer. Moves it to Hellison. Takes the feed. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Taken along the wall by Cowan. Sneaks by the poke check. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Slides the puck over to Harkins. Into the offensive zone. Anaheim sliding the puck behind the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Turns it away.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Ducks gain possession. Gaining momentum along the wing. Directed over to Michelli. Quick pass across to Matthews. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kudus. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's intercepted by Edwin Larson. Puts Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Anaheim's won the face-off deep in their own end. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
The Leafs should play it from the defensive zone. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Denies him!
Goaltender spent so much...
Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the faceoff and set up to go on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Fires it with the stop. Takes the feed from the goaltender. The Leafs move it ahead. Into the offensive end now. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. That goes wide. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Anaheim's got the puck here in the open ice. Slides it over to Colangelo. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Leafs move it in. Takes a shot, and he gets in front of that. Tosses it to Trouba. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. And that's off target as it hits the body. Stones him in front. Nylander's got the puck in his own zone. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Angles it over to Johnston. Here they come on the attack. Toronto's got the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Picked up along the boards by Zellweger. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Leafs have it behind the cage. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Gauthier. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Fires it on net. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Zellweger. Quick pass to Gauthier. The Ducks have it now. Moves with the puck in the corner. Denies him in close.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late going of the frame, we got a tie game. The Leafs win the draw. And turns aside the stopper with ease. Nice, has the puck against the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Hillison. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
And that goal just lit a fire under the bench, James. Anytime you play with energy, it can be contagious, and it's shift by shift that you can drive your teammates forward. He's a leader, and he found a way to get his team on board.
Toronto's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
What a great read breaking up the pass.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he He tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Here's a short pass to Strome. The Ducks carry it along the wall. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Odd man rush. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Anaheim's through center and now in the offensive end. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Cowan. And now he moves it to Michelli. And that's intercepted. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Wool. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A critical draw here. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. He got all of that one.
Late in the game, when you're trying to claw your way back in, James, you need a spark. In order to do it, you have to create turnovers. You have to have the ability to jump on a counterpunch.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Too much traffic in the lane. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Tavares plays it against the boards. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. Harkins picking up steam. Picked off in the open ice. Back to the blue line. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Dostal! Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a save in front. Slides it diagonally to Kreider. Shot attempt completely fails on that. And he handles the cross-ice pass. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Toronto's gained possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends the puck across. Picked off by Lacombe. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Slides it across. Oh, major league block on the play. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Toronto's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Anaheim's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him. He got all of it.
Matthews is doing a great job tonight of combining his IQ and his skill. And when you have that dual combination, you make things happen and you can generate offense because you're not one-dimensional. It's not just you taking it to the net. You're utilizing the pieces on the ice, your teammate, to get it done.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Ducks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw is something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Ducks have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Seneca. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Here we go. Face off inside the offensive end. The net is empty. They've got the extra attacker out. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Towards the empty net. Oh, he can't connect. Works it across to Seneca. Oh, look at this. Quick shot. Oh, Just got enough of that to keep it out. Gets the puck over to Robertson. A chance to end it. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
A sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Toronto's tenacity on full display after that empty netter.
Yeah, and they earned the empty net, right, James? They got themselves a lead. They were urgent all game, and they just capitalized at the right time.
Puck picked up by Stetcher. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Big save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Anaheim's decision to pull the goal late is going to be probably a hot topic on the talk shows tonight, Cheryl. I didn't mind the call.
Well, I didn't mind it at all, and that's why they coach the game and get paid the money. You got to take a gamble if you want to attempt to tie it back up, and the only way to do it is to attack the urgent and really get another player on the ice.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.